afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the December meeting for the Taipō District Council and the beautiful Raukani Marae here this afternoon. Short meeting to get the meeting underway. Thank you.
Ke parea tamatea pōkai whenua, ki te huarahi o tō mahi, nā mai hara mai, tēnā koutou, tēnā
E te tīmata o tō tātou hui kia karakia kia tātou. E hōna te kloria i hoa ngā manu ki runga i te ingo te matu te tama te wairua tapu me ngānei rapunu i tō rātou māngai. Māngai ana he rapunu i te tokoturi tapu, ki tātou mai ono koutou ki wainui i tēnei hui huinga. Hei tātari i ngā kupu toi whakapuhine mātou i roti tō koutou kloria tanga. Ko koutou nei hoki te tīmatanga me te whakaotinga mai o mātou e tuminaku tu nei roti tō koutou kloria tanga mā te māngai ano hei tō toko ake tonu atu. Āmene.
Thank you, Hani. For our external visitors out on the website, it was Mr. Hani Simons who's welcomed us onto the Marae this afternoon, and thank you for your work and everything you do for the Tupatitanga people. Good to see you. Okay, we'll go to apologies. Being a full house by the look of it, so we've no apologies. And has anyone got any conflicts of interest on any of the items coming up? Okay, that being the case, we'll go to item number 1. This confirmation of the council meeting held on the 24th of November.
Chairman, before you do, can I just question item 14 in confidence, Spatius Gap? Is the reason it's still in confidence because the monetary figures have been given? Last month we moved it to be released immediately, but there's no monetary figures in the agenda last month. Would that be the reason?
Yes, and there's some private information around the individual.
The person that's looking to pay back the lease.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Boddy. Okay, go to item 1 for the minutes. Held on the 24th of November. Do you have any clarification of the minutes or typos or any matters arising from those minutes? Councillor Krasowski.
Thank you, Your Worship. Just matters arising under 1(3), under number 5, the second of large paragraph. If Rob could tell me when I can expect the email of the net car parking availability.
Pass. I don't have an answer to that. Dennis, how long will it take to get that email circulated about how many car parks we've increased and how many we've decreased?
Respond next week. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sreens. Any other questions? Queries? Okay, could I have a mover for those minutes, please? Thank you, Councillor Krasowski. Seconded by Councillor Quickland. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Against? Carried. Item number 2, Turangi Tongadino Community Board Meeting and Mangakino Paukani Representative Group. Could I ask for any typos, clarification, or any matters arising from those minutes?
I'd like to move those minutes.
Thank you, Councillor Stewart. Second for those minutes, please. Thank you, Councillor Freeman. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Against? Carried. Item number 3 is the receive the minutes of Waikato Plan Joint Committee held on the 16th of November. Can I ask a mover of those minutes? I'm happy to move them because everyone's here.
Rosie and I went in the afternoon.
That's right, yeah. Thank you, Councillor Stewart. Any questions or queries, clarification, points of clarification of those minutes?
Chairman, yes I do, on 3(5), and I think this is an issue that we've probably discussed in the past. It says here, one member suggested they were simply too much, it was too much in the plan, it was unclear what the plan was trying to achieve and there were no established schemes. it was suggested there's some outcomes, and then they mentioned about the cost aspect. Are you able to comment on that? Is that a general feeling of that committee or not?
I just didn't feel it was familiar with Hamilton.
There's a lot of uncertainty around the table from many of the members in there in terms of what the plan is trying to achieve. So that meeting focused around what it exactly was that they wanted to achieve, and they set 3 pieces of work from that meeting to go away and consider. So they're aiming to put a document together by February next year for the steering group to consider. And that document will be very much a high-level series of statements rather than specific winners or losers in terms of what the plan is going to be trying to predict. So there is, however, everyone around that table committed to the budget, and there's no opportunity for the plan to blow out at any point, because they're focused on achieving a plan and a resolution to the concerns by February next year. What that will produce ultimately, we're still sort of trying to work through, because, like I say, there's a lot of people around the table, and it's difficult to get a consensus with that many people.
So, Your Worship, what would your indication be to the costs today?
I think it was budgeted for 70.
Oh, we had, from the total perspective, we had 110,000 over 3 years, from memory serves me right, and we've not spent any more, we've not committed any more than we originally did commit in the last LTP over a 3-year period.
The whole project is and remains within budget.
And that budget was over $1 million or $1 million?
I think
Our
the whole-
portion was 100.
that was with 100, I think it was just under $1 million, I think, over the whole project.
So at this stage, you do not envisage coming back to us, council, for more money?
No.
Thank you.
Just through the chair,
Councillor Johns.
this microphone pedal, yeah. Thank you. The agenda item refers to a document that was circulated for information, which is called the Waikato Plan Strategic Directions Approach. Are we able to cite a copy of that, please?
Yes. Councillor Stewart, did you receive a copy of that while you were at the presentation? We've got it anyway.
Yeah,
so-
no, that was good, yeah, but they didn't have enough to go around everybody, so we
Okay.
didn't get one.
We'll make sure it's in Council's weekly update this week.
That would be great, because
Yeah.
it talks about the strategic direction and the key themes, but without the strategic direction, it's difficult to draw the links.
It was intended that we were going to put some information in the secret would see from you this week, and we'll just include that in with it.
All right, thank you.
Councillor Krasowski.
Thank you, Your Worship. Just on that, the members of the councils might be interested in reading the latest annual report of the Bay of Plenty Connections, which I attended last week, I think it was, and there's some interesting stuff that's happening there, and I know that they no longer have a spatial plan per se, but it's an interesting document that you all might find very, very interesting.
And just further to that, Your Worship, in terms of the spatial planning exercise, it's still ongoing in theory, it's just been put on hold in the Bay of Plenty. There's a piece of work being done at the moment called Local Government Futures, which is intended to be a precursor to the spatial plan exercise. The Local Government Futures work, total committed just $5,000 to that piece of work, and we take part more as an observer than an active participant. But once that work's getting close to finalisation, we'll certainly circulate any information that comes out of it for your interest.
Great. Thank you, Councillor Krasowski. Councillor Williams. Okay, so we've moved and seconded, I think. Was it? Yeah.